Now time is called here as we'll get a trip to the mound. First pitch of the at-bat. And we are underway from Fenway as the first pitch is taken for ball one. Well, these Red Sox entering play here this afternoon. They've got to be considered the hottest team in baseball right now as they come in winners of 9 of their last 10 ball games.
Yeah, Matty, this team is playing well right now, and they got their ace on the mound. This guy has unbelievable stuff, and I can't underestimate the fact that this is a day game. We are creatures of habit. Guys are used to playing 7 o'clock games at night and rolling out of bed around 12, 1 o'clock and heading to the yard. Instead, they're going to get stuff thrown down their throat right at that time. I hope these guys got out of bed and got a few cups of coffee.
Now a moment as we take a look at the Jays starting 9 for this one. Anybody catch your eye, Dan?
Well, I've got an eye on Troy Tulowitzki. He doesn't let the pressure of the big moment get to him. I love watching this guy hit in clutch situations. It's like he takes a deep breath and everything stops in front of him. He plays like the Zen man. Behind 0-2 now.
According to the career numbers on the back of his baseball card, Solarte is slugging just a little over 400. Not a huge threat, but he can certainly square one up on occasion. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And a sinking fastball that stayed a little high apparently. And they come inside with the fastball, but it misses here, and it's back to 2-2.
As a veteran pitcher, he knows if he's going to have success in this one, he's got to establish that pitch in, get those guys to respect it, and open up that outer half of the plate.
Ready to deliver the full count pitch. And he lays off here, ball 4, and he'll become the game's first base runner here with 1 away. Digging in, Devin Travis. First chance for him here after appearing as a pinch hitter in the game last night. And a high strike there, 0-1. Solarte, the runner at first with 1 gone in the inning. Gets the fastball by him here, and he's in control, 0-2.
Hey, I'm a little shocked right there. Double play situation. He doesn't go with the sinker. He goes with the ordinary.
Well, the play's been made, and that retires the side. So they go quietly here in this half inning. Nothing for Toronto in their half of the first. Sox coming to bat. You've got it tuned in to MLB Network. Joe Biagini gets the ball in game 3 of the series. Dan, any thoughts?
Hey, this guy comes into this start, Matt, having lost 2 of his last 3 starts, so you know he wants to get off on the right foot in this one. One of the keys, getting outs early and establishing his off-speed pitch repertoire early on in this one. We'll see if he can do that in this one here today.
Curveball, and that misses in the dirt for ball 1. And Dan Dero, the Blue Jays, as they enter play here this afternoon, they come in not exactly setting the world on fire as they've dropped 5 of their last 8 ball games.
Yeah, guys, after the first 4 games on this road trip, they find themselves 2-2, kind of par for the course. But they got to find a way to play a little bit better today, kind of turn the tide and get it working in a positive direction.
And it's 1-2 to the Wizard.
He obviously found a great feel for that breaking ball while warming up before the game. Leadoff hitter getting 2 curveballs is usually not the norm.
Ball 2. Fouled off. The 2-2 one more time. Is swung on and missed. He got him. With that, here's how the hometown Red Sox line up in this one. Dan Plesac, who are you focused on?
Well, there aren't a lot of guys with the talent and determination of Dustin Pedroia. He's having a solid year. With runners in scoring position, he's hitting over 300. That's not outstanding or anything, but he's consistent, and that's what I love watching about this guy. His game is so consistent.
First delivery to him on the way. And this one's nowhere close as that bounces to the plate for ball one. Past history with Joe Biagini, it's been pretty good. 5 for 12. And he falls behind now, 2-0.
Boy, he just looks locked in at the plate right now to me. His numbers in recent games have been very good, and those were two stone-cold takes right there that put himself in a great hitter's count.
The 2-0 on the way. Down low, and the plot thickens here, 3-0.
As a pitcher, you got to feel good that you had him out front, even though he didn't pot commit on that one. It opens up a lot of weapons for you to go high fastball or throw even a better off-speed pitch.
Swinging away there, it's 3-1.
3 balls, 1 strike.
Lifted into center field. Waiting on it is Hernandez. And he makes the catch for the second out. Into the box, Tony Gwynn. No one aboard for him, and 2 gone here in the first. First offering on its way. Lifted in the air to straightaway center. Waiting on it is Hernandez. And that retires the side. Next will be the cleanup hitter, Justin Smoke. He'll look to get something going here in this scoreless ball game. He's ready. Here's the first offering. There's a fastball right over the inside corner. The windup and the 0-1. Tough slider that just catches the corner for a strike.
We're seeing quite a few pitches up from him right now, and that can obviously be dangerous. A cold strike there, but he might need to lower his sights a little bit.
And they'll try and tempt him with one in the dirt, but he'll hold back here. It's 1-2. The 1-2 is laid off for ball 2.
Hey, great job right there. Anytime you're down 0-2, I think it's a successful at bat if you can work it back to an even count and at least give yourself a chance.
High in the air down the right field line. Gwynn moves over. And that's the first out of the inning.
So here's how the Bo Sox are positioning themselves defensively. And when you focus on the numbers, this starting pitcher leads the American League in strikeouts. When I had a big punch-out guy on the mound, I always tell myself I have to stay in. I have to stay engaged mentally in this one. I have to watch what the catcher's putting down. I have to go through my pre-pitch routine and stay on my toes, because at any moment, that big ball can be coming your way.
Takes a fastball on the inside corner. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Just a bit jumpy that time. Swung on and missed.
Every time you go out there to start a game on the mound, you hope to settle in quickly and get into a groove, and he's definitely done that so far in the early going. Looks like he could go pretty deep into this one.
The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Now a swing and a miss. He struck him out, and it's 2 up, 2 down to start the second.
Man, they've really had his numbers so far in this series. That's his 5th strikeout in this series alone.
Here's Troy Tulowitzki now. And as you take a look at the splits here, he's actually better against right-handed pitching this season. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. A knuckleball right over the middle of the plate.
If you know you got a real patient hitter at the plate, I love the mindset of this pitcher right here, attacking the zone 0-0 and getting ahead.
Behind 0-2 now. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And it's fouled away. Still looking for our first hit in the ball game. The 0-2 once more. It is a slider that backs up for a ball.
You know, there aren't many guys that could just spit on an 0-2 pitch like that. Maybe it fooled him. We won't ever know, but it worked out.
Fouled away. On the 8th pitch of the at-bat is the one that finally does it as he wears him down. At the plate, Reggie Jackson. He did not play last night, but clearly back in the starting 9 for this one. That hits the outside corner. It's strike 1. He takes it to the opposite field, high and deep to left. And it's off the green monster. And he is into second base with a leadoff double.
You always want to start an inning off with a bang, and I'd say this qualifies. He gets a fastball and doesn't try to do too much with it. Goes with it to the opposite field towards the gap and picks up the leadoff double.
First pitch on its way. And he fouls this one off. Jackson leads off second with nobody out. One pitch, and he can't make contact on the bender. 0-2.
Hey, I love the aggressive nature this guy's pitching with. He's got focus. He's commanding the fastball. Really being aggressive right now. A lot different than his last start where he took a loss and seemed timid and scared to attack the zone.
Here's the 1-2 delivery. Tried to hold up there. Appeal down to first, and no swing. It's ball 2. Here's one that misses inside, and the count's run full now. 3-2.
Interesting sequence of pitches right there. A real ugly swing on a ball away, and it looks like the batter has a much better idea of what he's looking for after that second pitch.
3-2 pitch. Fouled off. Payoff pitch one more time. And a good battle continues as this ball's chopped foul at the plate, and the count remains 3-2. Another payoff pitch. Swing, and oh my. Hit him with the high. Gone over the monster and out onto Lansdowne Street. So a 2-run homer down the line in left, number 14 on the season, and that gives the Red Sox a 2-0 lead.
Well, there's an old saying that the harder you throw, the farther it goes. How about this? Good fastball, and this ball is absolutely tattooed. See you later.
In now, Ted Williams. He'll look at a fastball in there on the outer half. It's 0-1. 261 the average coming into action here. 15 long balls and 30 RBIs. 0-2. Here it comes. A little bouncer. That goes foul, so he stays alive with 2 strikes. Driven down the left field line. Will it stay fair? It will, as it heads to the corner. A fair ball. Throw into second, and he's able to hustle his way up to second as he'll reach here with a 2-base hit.
And this might be the kind of AB that gets him out of that slump. Smart hitting here, just going with the pitch, using the whole field instead of trying to do too much. The results speak for themselves.
Here's the Hall of Famer Wade Boggs. He swings and grounds it to short. Throw to first is in time for the first down.
All right, guys, time for a look at how the Toronto Blue Jays set up on defense today. And the guy behind the dish today, Canadian-born Russell Martin. He's been a catcher his entire career, but I'll tell you what, some of the softest hands in the game, this guy could easily play an infield position, and he wouldn't skip a beat.
But good hands over there at first, and that becomes out number 2. So striding forward now, Bob Gibson. And a chance now to increase his lead if he can deliver something here with 2 gone. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Coming over for it is Grichuk, but this will be into the crowd, a foul ball. On its way, the 0-1 pitch, and it's fouled away. Men on third with 2 down. Now a 58-foot curveball that misses for a ball.
1 out away from stranding that runner on third. So the last thing you want to do is throw a wild pitch and let him score. Nice job there by the kid.
Threw it right past him. A swing and a miss at the gas, and that ends the inning. So much baseball history here at Fenway Park, in and around the stadium, as we continue our coverage of Major League Baseball on MLB Network. Here's the first pitch to him. And a sinker dips too low there. Into the dirt, in fact.
These are huge innings for a team's morale. The pitcher wants to go out and throw that shutdown inning up and get the boys back swinging the bats again with a chance to capitalize and even extend this current lead.
Back up the middle. And that's the first hit in this one for the Blue Jays.
Nice execution right there, Dan. Kept his front shoulder in, kept his hands inside the baseball and ripped the base hit up the middle.
And if you're a pitcher right there, you can't get discouraged. Sometimes even when you make a good pitch, the ball's going to find a hole somewhere. That one right up the middle.
The 0-1 home to Martin. Looking at strike 2, a fastball that catches the inside corner.
Hey, that's just a great pitch right there. Fastball at the bottom of the zone, right under the knee. It's interesting. I was a low ball hitter, so you could take the strike zone and go to the ground with it. I can live with that being called a strike. What I can't live with is above the belt getting popped.
Boy, not the way you'd like to draw up an 0-2 pitch, D-roll, but from a hitter's perspective, pretty good job of staying alive 0-2.
Yeah, and he did an excellent job on the offensive side. Not to let the AB get away from him. I know he was down 0-2, but he bowled his neck and he stayed in there.
Pedroia on to first, but not in time as he's in there ahead of the throw.
That was kind of a high degree of difficulty play that time. You see the off-balance throw to second base, and he couldn't get a lot on it, but they did get the out.
So that'll bring in Teoscar Hernandez. As the first pitch sinker misses to him, it's ball 1. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far.
Great chance right here as a hitter to be aggressive. You can pretty much count on a pitcher. He's trying to get back in the strike zone. And with two guys on base right here, it's time to grip it and rip it.
Catch made in center. Here comes the runner from third. And they are on the board as the run scores from third to cut the lead to 2-1 now. First delivery to him on the way. And this is swung on and hit on the ground at Pedroia at second. They'll whip this one to first in time, and that ends the inning. A run. Digging in for his second at-bat, Ozzie Smith, 0 for 1 here in the early going.
Ozzie Smith.
Here comes the first pitch. Pulled high in the air out to right field. Richard is there, 1 away. And with 1 away, time for a check of the standings in the American League East as you get a look at where these two teams find themselves entering play. Here's the second baseman now, Dustin Pedroia. Flied out in his first at-bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far. Ooh, started him with the change, and it's 0-1.
0-1.
And Pedroia behind 0-2 now.
Hey, if these guys are going to have any chance in this one, they are going to have to set their sights a little lower. You cannot expect to get the barrel of the bat to that baseball. That is entirely too high.
The 0-2 once more. Fouled away. A 2-1 score here as we play inning number 3.
Nope.
Can't get him to chase. It's 1-2.
This kind of hitter right here, we call this guy a grinder. What are grinders? They just kind of foul off some good pitches. They lay off the pitches just off the plate. This is every pitcher's nightmare, a guy that's up there with a plan and not just up there swinging at anything that you throw towards home plate.
The 1-2. Popped him up. Martin over to his left, and he brings it in on the warning track. Digging in now, Tony Gwynn. So far, 0 for 1 with a flyout. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Now a swing and a chopper foul right at home plate. 2 out, nobody on. Tries to shave the corner with that pitch, but it's 1-1. Hard hit ball to second. Travis fields it cleanly. Throw on to Smoke at first, and the side is retired. Digging in to try it again, Devin Travis. He'll lead things off here in this 1-run contest. And a step off. Now time is called as both guys in the bullpen are ready to go. Here's the first pitch to him. Sinker stayed high but called for a strike. Heading out towards shallow right. Gwynn is over a few steps as he puts it away for the first out. Well, it's still early, but it's also worth noting that he'd be in line for the win if this keeps up as we take a look at the league leaders in games won this season. And as you can see there, he currently leads the AL in that department. Here's Justin Smoke now. Flied out in his first at-bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far. First offering on its way. Swing and a line drive, but that's a foul ball. 1 run, 2 hits, and no errors in the game for Toronto. Pretty well struck high and deep to left field. Williams going back on it. On the warning track, he makes the catch. So with 2 gone here in the 4th, let's check out our pitch speed comparison for the 2 starters. And boy, which of those 2 numbers leap out at you there? How about the 100? My goodness. Stepping in, Rendell Grichuk. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Took a wave at one around the shins with no luck. Swing and a miss just out in front of that fastball.
Hey, from an offensive standpoint, you better get it ready. This guy is not throwing a ton of pitches. He's confident in his stuff. He is pounding the zone. He's got 2 quick outs. You better pull the trigger.
2 strikes.
Oh, he went for the knockout pitch that time, but a good eye. 1-2. And he struck him out. Now at the plate, Reggie Jackson. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here. And he takes ball 1. And they won't get him to chase the curveball in the dirt that time, and it's 2-0 now. The 2-1 home. Waves and misses for strike number 2.
Wow, what makes it so tough to be a hitter is to be able to hit and change his speeds, right? You're geared up for the fastball, and all of a sudden, he pulls the string and throws you the straight change, the dreaded equalizer.
So he ran the fastball by him for the punch-out. Reggie Jackson sent packing to begin the bottom of the inning. Halfway to 100 pitches, here it is. And he fouls this one off. 4th inning of a 2-1 ball game. And no swing, apparently. Ball 1.
Wow, how about that? He was tempted to make a swing at that pitch right there. That was way out of the zone, but he just kept his hands back enough.
Tried to hold up there. Appeal down to first, and no swing. It's ball 2. Still hanging with him. Another good swing to keep it going.
That fastball must have a little late life on it, because that was right in the wheelhouse, and he still wasn't able to get good wood on it.
Now another 2-2. Oh, you can tell he wanted to hold off, but he swings through the inside pitch anyway, and he becomes out number 2. Into the box now, Ted Williams will attempt to put the ball in play for a change here with the first 2 guys going down on strikes to start the inning. Had him reaching that time. It's strike 1.
Hey, he's looking to punch out the side right here. And if this guy's going to do him favors and swing outside the zone, that's exactly what's going to happen.
Changeup gets him out in front for strike 2. And a good 2-strike pitch, but he misses high. 1-2.
But there's your textbook waste pitch right there. Try and get the eye level up. Let's see if he comes back with another fastball elevated or drops a hammer off.
Fouled off. And just a masterful job of pitching here as he strikes out the side. So coming to the plate, Troy Tulowitzki. He got called out on strikes his last time through.
Troy Tulowitzki.
50th pitch of the game on its way. And a slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball. And he'll step off and try again. Now the 1-1 pitch. Taken, strike two.
The count is 1-2.
Skied into very shallow right. Quinn is there. And that's the first out of the inning.
Up next for the Blue Jays.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Curtis Granderson. He singled and scored in his first appearance in this one. He pulls this one high and deep to right center field. See you later. Over the wall, a home run.
After this pitcher sat down 6 of his teammates in a row, he was looking to break through against him with anything. Well, a home run will definitely suffice. Great job of breaking the string and getting his team going right there.
1-0 the count. Aiming for that outside corner, but just missing. 2-0. Martin swings and throws from the right side. Now this one is blasted to left field, and there's no doubt about it. Back-to-back jacks.
I know hindsight's 20/20, but you can't throw that pitch to that guy. Don't forget, he homered yesterday, so you know he's locked in and ready to roll up there. We'll see if he learns from that mistake.
Joe Biagini will stand in for the second time now as he looks at a called strike. It's 0-1. Blue Jays pitcher with an even 1-1 count. Softly hit out toward short, and that'll be the second out.
Now batting.
So that'll bring in Teoscar Hernandez. He lined out in his last trip, so looking for better fortunes here. In there, no balls and a strike. Swing and a miss. It's 0-2. 3 runs, 4 hits, and no errors in the game for Toronto. Bouncer up the middle. Smith is there. Throw to first will get him easily, and his side is retired. Here's the Hall of Famer Wade Boggs. He starts off the inning against a guy who struck out the side. Last inning, how did they get to him here?
I'm not sure, Matt, that they want to stay as patient. He's been throwing a lot of strikes. They might want to start swinging a little bit earlier in the count.
Boggs is a player referred to as clutch by teammates, coaches, and of course the media. He seems to find himself in pressure situations often, and it's hard to find many instances where those moments have gotten the best of him. It just appears he really relishes the big spot. Now the 2-1. And it's fouled away. The 2-2. Pulled high in the air out to right field. Richard has it in his tracks. Makes the play, 1 away. Stepping into the box, Mike Piazza hit it hard but lined out in his first at-bat. Fifth inning of play here in a 3-2 ball game. Hot shot down the line, and that gets through for a 1-out base hit. He'll get it into second, and that is where the wheels pay off as he's able to make it into second with a hustle double.
As we look again at that double here, you can see that he was thinking too right out of the box. Smashed it down the line, and that was some great hustle to beat the throw to second to earn himself a double.
Stepping in now, Bob Gibson. Swing and a liner. And that's a fair ball as this one will get down the line. The tying run is in to score from second.
Well, when you've got a guy with speed like that, he's going from second to home on a base hit just about every time. The top speed here on short track is about as fast as you'll ever see, and he ended up making that play not even close.
So the batting order turns over now and set to go Ozzie Smith. 1 in, 1 out, and 1 on here in the inning. He's set and the pitch. Here's a high pop-up. Solarte is under it. 2 gone. Stepping up to the plate, Dustin Pedroia. His last at-bat didn't go his way as he popped out in foul territory. First delivery to him on the way. Chopped weakly to the left. Up with it now is Tulowitzki. Throw on to Smoke at first, and the side is retired. Digging in the switch hitter, Yonhervis Solarte. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. First pitch coming. Here it is. And that one right down Main Street. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And there's a pitch that just misses the inside corner.
It looked like from our perspective he gave up on that one a little too quick and then tried to emergency hack late.
And another foul ball. The 1-2. Still a ball and 2 strikes.
When you have 2 strikes on you as a hitter, if you get something that you can handle, you have to find a way to do some damage with it. That was a missed opportunity.
Now another 1-2. They really bunch him up on that one as he swings and misses for the first out.
He put up a pretty good battle at the plate right there. They finally get him on a 1-2 pitch, but you could see that he wasn't laying down without a fight. He really made the pitcher earn that strikeout.
Into the box now, Devin Travis. As the first pitch misses high and inside for ball 1. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far.
Classic change of speeds right there. Threw the hitter's timing off. Got a late foul ball. Interested to see where he goes now.
And it's a ball and 2 strikes now to Devin Travis. The 1-2. Still 1-2. Again, a 1-2. And there's a sinker that he just spits on as it misses low. Here now the 2-2. Gets him looking, strike 3. Here's Justin Smoke now. First 2 men in the inning have both gone down via the punch-out, so we'll see if he can fare any better. First pitch of the at-bat. Swing and a miss way behind the big fastball.
Yeah, Matty, he's very late on that first pitch. I got to think he was guessing off speed.
And a knuckleball and a tough take. It just missed inside. Sliced hard, but foul to the left. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And he struck him out. So a fine inning here as he strikes out the side in order. Aaron Lu will come on in relief now as he'll make his 35th appearance of the season. Coming to the plate now, Tony Gwynn. He was a ground-out victim last time up. Here's the first pitch to him. Swing and a miss out in front of a changeup. And some action now in the Toronto bullpen as a right-hander starts to get loose. He takes something off there and had him way out in front for strike 2. And a good sinker there gets him swinging for the first out. Striding in for Boston, Reggie Jackson. A hit in 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ballgame. He's set. Here it comes. Took a wave at one around the shins with no luck. Here comes the 0-1. A swing and a miss at a ball down. Lou, 30 years of age. He was a 9th-round pick back in the 2009 MLB draft.
I know this guy wouldn't go into the category of superstar, but to grind out the career he has being drafted where he was, my hat's off to him.
The 1-2. Misses, ball 2.
Well, he kind of got caught chasing the first 2 pitches out of the strike zone. But I think he's caught on to their game a little bit right now. 2 tough pitches that he took with 2 strikes, and now the count is 2-2.
Now here's the pitch. 3-2 now.
3-2 counts are usually a time to challenge the hitter, but I think he'll be careful here. Shoot for the corner, and if you miss and you walk him, so what? That's better than him putting one in the seats.
And he strikes him out as well. So make it back-to-back punch-outs here to the first 2 men he faces out of the bullpen. Stepping into the box, Jeff Bagwell. He went down on strikes last time up. First pitch of the at-bat. And a half-hearted swing there as he tried to go the other way, and it's strike 1.
I'll tell you, if I'm on the hill, I'm throwing that changeup again. Didn't look like he picked it up very well out of his hand.
That misses wide. 1 ball and 1 strike. Two and 1 to the Red Sox first baseman. 2 out, nobody on. Line towards center field. And he'll pull this one down a step or 2 in front of the warning track, and the inning is over. Down in. Ready now, Rendell Gritcher. He was sat down on strikes in his last at-bat. Now time is called as both guys in the bullpen are ready to go. First pitch coming. Here it is. And a fastball just below the knees. Ball one. And that one just missed outside.
We've seen him go down on strikes more than once in this game, so this has been a better approach by him at this at-bat. Much more patient, and he's gotten himself into a good hitter's count.
Hit in the air out to right. Gwynn is in pursuit. He's got it one away.
Third baseman number 2.
Digging in once again, Troy Tulowitzki. He flew out in his last at-bat. First delivery to him on the way. Takes a knee-high fastball. The windup and the 0-1. Outside at 94, 1 ball and 1 strike. That nibbled the corner there, but missed. 2-1. Even count, 2 balls and 2 strikes. 1 out, nobody on. Hit hard on the ground towards second. There is Pedroia on to first, and Tulowitzki grounds out here. 2 away.
Now batting, left fielder, Curtis Granderson.
It is Curtis Granderson. He's off to a fast start in this one. 2 for 2, including a home run. And he'll power in a fastball that time at 94 for strike 1.
Watching him on the mound, I'm really impressed with what he's doing right now. He's been really aggressive.
And he will get there to make the running play, and that will end the inning. Blue Jays go down. Now we're going to have a conference at the home plate area, so it would appear that we'll see a double switch here. Danny Barnes will come on now, and he'll slide into the 7 spot in the lineup following the double switch. Kevin Pillar will also come on now as he'll move into the pitcher's number 9 hold in the order here on that double switch. And this one's not close. It's in the dirt for ball 1. Here's a fastball that he shoots on into left center, and that'll fall for a base hit.
Boy, Hero, anytime a lefty takes that pitch on the outer third and drives it the other way, you have to be awfully impressed.
Yeah, you have to be. It reminds me of Will Clark back in the day taking that ball the other way. You have to be able to play with the whole field.
And he swings here and sends one in the air deep down the right field line. And that nearly broke our tie, but instead it's a foul ball. And 1-1 as this one's in on the hands. Up high, 2-1 now. Go ahead runs aboard here at first with nobody out. Breaks his bat as this ball's lifted into the air. Travis has a play, makes the play, 1 away.
The batter, catcher, Mike Piazza.
So stepping in, Mike Piazza, a hit and 2 tries for him so far. First pitch on its way. In the air to straightaway right. Richard is under it. 2 gone.
Now batting, catcher, Todd Gibson.
Ken Griffey Jr. will come on to pinch hit here in a big spot.
Number 24, Ken Griffey Jr.
They'll start him with a fastball down and in for a ball, 1-0. Grounded up the first baseline, but a foul ball, 1-1. Now the 1-1 pitch. Into center field, line drive, base hit. And that's going to move that go-ahead run to second now with 2 gone.
Dan, after that base hit right there, he's got a 6-game hit streak going.
You know what? And this could lead him on to some bigger and better things right here. He's been swinging the bat pretty well, and he's been rewarded for it, as you talked about. 6-game hitting streak so far.
First pitch on its way. Swing and a miss on a nice biting slider. Missed with a slider.
That's back-to-back breaking balls away, but now he's got himself into a little bit of a tough spot. You probably can't throw that again, so your opponent is probably up there just looking for a fastball that he can drill.
And the 2-out threat will not come to pass as the inning is over. Billy Wagner has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th.
Number 13, Billy Wagner.
Russell Martin now. And this tie ball game is a battle of the bullpens now, and I'm sure you're enjoying that, Dan.
Bullpens are such a big part of baseball now, Pat. All these teams have such good 7th, 8th, and 9th inning guys. It all boils down to whose bullpen is better.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And there's one well above the zone for a ball. And the slider just stayed north of the strike zone that time. Takes a look at a strike over the inside corner.
One strike.
Just a bit high that time as he misses for a ball.
Time to focus here. This game is way too close to be walking, guys, so we'll see if he can make him swing the bat on this next pitch.
And he lays off. Ball 4. Now the potential go-ahead run is on base here. Riding into the box, Kevin Pillar. And he's getting his first plate appearance here in the 8th after entering off the bench just a little bit ago. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Fly ball out toward left center field. In there, a base hit. Throw will hold him at second, but the go-ahead run's in scoring position now with still nobody out.
Man, he's seeing it like a beach ball right now. Even his soft contact is finding holes there.
He's making it nearly impossible for a pitcher right now. Up, down, in and out, hard, soft. Anything you throw forward to home plate, this guy seems to somehow be able to find a hole.
Here's the first pitch to him. Bunt attempt, but this one might have too much on it. Only played at first, so the sacrifice works that time.
Go-ahead run to third there after the bunt. The sacrifices aren't everyone's favorite play because you give up precious outs, but they do have a lot of ways now to take the lead.
First delivery to him on the way. Takes a look at one catching the outside corner.
Boy, this is a dicey situation right here, Debo, but the runner in scoring position, the sac fly brings that run in. This is where you're going to really have to try to keep the ball on the ground as a pitcher. What do you want to do as a hitter, Debo?
Yeah, right here, you are looking for anything above the belt. You see it up, you have to let it go. This is where you have to check your ego at the door. Something has to be elevated and put into the outfield. Give your team a chance to score.
And he has delivered one of the biggest at-bats of the afternoon as he cashes in with a base hit. And they're not going to get him. He's in there at the plate.
Well, that's a huge base hit right there, Debo. We're getting late into this one, and that gives them the lead by 2.
Yeah, that could be a backbreaker right there. We'll see how this one ends up, but nice job to get that knock right there to drive in a pair.
Standing in now, Devin Travis. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. Solarte stands at first with 1 out. Oh, on the ground to short. Could this be 2? Pedroia relay to first in time, and just like that, the side is retired. Sunhwano is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th. Here's the second baseman now, Dustin Pedroia. He'll start the inning, and we're back to the top of the order, but they haven't looked too dangerous in this one yet, right, guys?
Well, none of them have any hits yet, so you're right on the money. They've done a great job of holding these guys down so far.
Another opportunity for him here, so we'll see if anything changes. It's a high fly ball headed for the left field corner. If it stays fair, it's gone. Nearly a big fly to start the inning instead of foul ball. And a neck-high fastball that time.
High fastball right there with a 2-strike count. You know what that might be doing? Setting up the next pitch. Could be that hard slider down and away. Something breaking down and away off the plate.
Swing and a line drive, but this is foul near the seats. Here he comes again, 1-2. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Pillar's there. 1 out. Next up for the Red Sox, Tony Gwynn. He struck out swinging in his last trip to the plate. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Got him to go after that one, and he's in a quick hold, 0-2. And here's a pitch inside, and that got him.
And I'll tell you, this is the last guy in the lineup you want to put on base for free. He's probably feeling a little salty after getting drilled, and he's got speed to burn, so look for him to try and make something happen out there.
And they'll try and get him out in front to start the at-bat, but this misses off the plate away. It's ball one. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. Turned on down the line. He dives, but he can't pull it in, and it's down the line into right. And they'll have runners at the corners following the one-out single.
Boy, Dero, that's a tough play for any first baseman. You're trying to hold that runner on, and you have to make a diving attempt to try to knock that ball down.
Yeah, just a nice piece of hitting by the batter right there, trying to make the first baseman be in two places at once.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Swing and a miss, and he's behind 0-1.
Hey, that's a great pitch right there. An 0-0 changeup to a great hitter. It opens up so many more places you can go in the strike zone.
I'm set with the 0-1. Hit sharply, but foul down the right side.
Little guessing game going on right now. Being late on that fastball after the change. He had to be sitting off speed right there.
Swing and a line drive, but this is foul near the seats. Here it comes on 0-2. Swing and a miss, and they'll dodge a major bullet that time. 2 away. Striding in, Ted Williams. And with men on base and 2 away, it feels like this at-bat could go a long way toward deciding this thing.
No doubt, Matt. A base hit here changes this game quite a bit. But if they can't score here, it looks pretty bleak for them heading into the last couple of innings.
Here comes the 1-0. A fastball down near the shoe tops. Now the 2-0. Swinging on 2-0, and it's chopped foul at the plate. Runners on first and third, 2 away. Slider misses, and he's in danger of losing him here. 3-1.
Couldn't be a whole lot better situation to hit it now. 3-1, 2 on. He's got to be thinking he's going to get a pitch he can drive right here.
Slow roller left side. And the throw to first will be in time, so the Red Sox kicking off the top for the 9th, Justin Smoke, as they'll look for some added insurance before the bottom half of the inning. From the stretch, here's the pitch. 9th inning begins as the first pitch is taken for ball 1. And this one's too far inside, ball 2. All over the place to start the 9th. It's 3-0 now. Rendell Grichuk is on deck. And he'll step off and try and reset. The 3-0 pitch is looked at for the first strike. Right over the middle, knee high.
Look out. 3-2.
Hit the other way out toward right field. Quinn on the move. He gets to it and makes the catch for the first out.
Now
Here's Rendell Grichuk.
right fielder, Rendell
First pitch on its way. And he takes a pitch right down the middle. Swing and a line drive. But this is going to get foul. A little bit off the outside. It's 1-2.
That's a really tough pitch to do anything with. The backdoor slider just off the plate, just missing the strike zone. That's nearly an unhittable pitch to hit for a hitter.
Hit hard up the middle. And that'll make him 1 for 4 in this one.
That's got to be frustrating for the pitcher right there. He's well aware of who's having great seasons and who's having the tough seasons at the plate for the opposition. This guy put him in the tough season bucket. He just gave up a knock to it.
Popped him up. Bagwell moving to his left. Makes the play, and there are two gone now. Kendrys Morales will look for some two-out magic here as he'll pinch hit with two gone and a runner at first. And the 34-year-old veteran looks at a called strike. It's 0-1. And he's got that batting lineup near the 300 mark entering play. Slider, and he can't pull the trigger. Two strikes.
That's back-to-back pitches taken for strike.
And we'll have to leave it there as this is strike three, and that will retire. Roberto Osuna comes out of the bullpen to shut things down here in the ninth.
Number 54.
Now at the plate, Wade Boggs. He'll start things out against Roberto Osuna, who for his part goes for the save in this one. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Missed with a breaking ball. The 1-0 delivery. Oh, and here's a drive. Well hit out to straightaway center. Hernandez ranging back on the warning track. He makes the catch.
Now batting, catcher, Mike Piazza.
At the plate, Mike Piazza. It was a fly out for him in his last trip. First pitch of the at-bat. Now look out as this is whistled foul off to the right side. One out, nobody on. Check swing, but he held up in time. Ball one. Two and one to Piazza. Two and two.
I think he'll be frustrated with himself about that swing. He was in a good hitter's count and ended up chasing one out of the zone. Now the count's even again.
And that is swung on and missed, and things are starting to look bleak here for the home nine. There are two away now.
Up next for the Redsox, pitcher, Billy Wagner.
Jackie Bradley Jr. will get the call to pinch hit here as we'll see what he can do with two out and the base is empty.
Bradley Jr.
Now a swing and a ground ball. This should do it. Throw on to first is going to be in time, and the Blue Jays have bounced back from consecutive losses to take game 3 of the series as this ball game is over. 5-3 the final score in this afternoon's game. Toronto came through late, taking the lead in the 8th to secure the victory. Danny Barnes gets the win in relief, his 6th of the season. Roberto Osuna hammers down the save, his 26th. So that's a wrap for us here this afternoon. For Mark, Dan, and the rest of our crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB Network.
It's Sunday morning. Welcome to Inside the Show. Starting in the AL East, Danny Barnes earned his 6th win out of the pen, leading the Blue Jays to a win over the Red Sox 5-3. The Rangers grabbed 13 hits in the game as they beat the O's in Baltimore 7-4. The Cleveland Indians had 12 hits as a team as they defeated the visiting Yankees 5-2. It was their 5th straight victory. Wilson Ramos had 2 long balls and 4 driven in, leading the Rays past the Twins 5-0. Jose Abreu was hot at the plate, collecting 3 hits in the game, helping the White Sox push past the Royals 7-3. Daniel Stumpf got his 2nd W of the season as the Tigers were victorious over the Astros 4-3. Ender Inciarte picked up 3 base knocks in the ballgame as Atlanta got past the Diamondbacks 3-2. The Marlins got 11 hits overall as they defeated the visiting Fightin' Phils 5-3. The New York Mets combined for 10 hits as a team as they bested the visiting Nats 4-1. The Pittsburgh Pirates swung it well with 15 hits in the game as they stomped the Brewers 9-3. The St. Louis Cardinals put up 16 hits on the day as they grabbed the win against the visiting Reds 10-9. The Mariners put together 10 total hits as they took care of the Rocks in Colorado 4-3. The Dodgers amassed 14 hits in the game as they defeated the visiting Angels 8-6. The Padres combined to allow only 4 hits as they nabbed the win against the visiting Cubs 8-0. Andrew McCutchen collected a total of 4 driven in as the Giants downed the Bay Area rival Athletics 6-1. Thanks for tuning in today. We'll be back here tomorrow and all season.
Sunday afternoon. Chris Sale is ready to go as he'll be on the hill for Boston. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
Hey, Matt, we're getting a look at a guy that's really dependable. Last 3 starts.
Now time is called, and this could very well be to buy a few more pitches for those relievers. First pitch coming. Here it is. Underway now in the Sunday finale as the first pitch today is taken for strike 1. Well, these Red Sox entering play here this afternoon. They dropped another one last time out, and in fact they've won just twice in their last 8 tries.
What an opportunity to get a chance to put our eyeballs on one of the best teams in baseball right now. This team has played so well. Their manager has been on point. Every move he makes is working. Timely hitting, great defense, good bullpen. The starters have been on point. This is going to be special.
Shot to third, and he whips on it as this ball's right under his glove.
Hey, 2 runners on after back-to-back singles right there. They are in prime position to put the first run on the board right here.
Here's the third baseman, Josh Donaldson. He comes in after a day of rest yesterday, so we'll see if it did him any good. Strike 1 to start the at-bat. Here's the 0-1 pitch. On a line to shortstop. Quick throw to the bag. Not in time to double off the runner. Now a moment as we take a look at the Jays starting 9 for this one. Mark, what's your take on him against one of the best starters in the game?
Matty, this lineup is built on one thing, and that's moving the ball over the fence. This is a station-to-station team. Not a lot of speed. In this lineup, but they don't need much speed when they're moving traffic to both gaps.
From the stretch, and they'll start things out with a changeup here, but this is a bit too tight. It's ball 1. Lifetime against Chris Sale. He's picked up 14 hits in 43 tries. He's also taken him deep 6 times, so there's some ownage in this matchup.
That's straight smoke at 99, guys. It's almost unfair.
This is line to left. This will hang up just long enough to be run down in shallow left for a tough second out. Coming to the plate now, Yonhervis Solarte, and he could give his guys an early lead if he can come through here. No balls and a strike to count. Sale sets. Here's the 0-1. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Bradley will get there, and he puts it away to retire the side. Stepping into the box, Mike Schmidt. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Third baseman, Mike Schmidt.
Here's the first pitch to him. Swing and a miss just out in front of that fastball. And Dan Dero, the Blue Jays, as they enter play here this afternoon, they come in looking to make it 2 in a row as they were winners last time out.
Hey, Matty V, you know, if there's such a good thing as splitting a series, Dero, this is the one. They lose the first 2 games of this series, win game 3. They'd like nothing more than to split this series and win game 4.
Yeah, Bobby Cox always used to say, you got to take care and beat the teams you're supposed to beat and then play 500 against the really good teams. They have a chance to do that exactly today. Drop the first 2, but if they can win today, they split this series and move on.
Now to the plate, Johnny Bench. Day off for him yesterday, but back out there for this one. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Now a fastball a bit too low here. It's ball 1. Garcia has become known as a guy that's tough to take deep. So many starting pitchers find themselves snake bitten by the gopher ball, but he really limits that. The 1-1 home is swung on and missed, and that's strike 2.
Wow, great pitch right there, right? Changing speeds. How about that straight changeup? How about that swing? Howdy, if you're waving at me.
Garcia ready, the 1-2. Chopped at the plate. That winds up foul. Ready on 1-2. Back up the middle and in for a base hit.
That's what you want the guys at the top of the order to do. Set the table for the monsters. 3, 4, 5. Nice piece of hit.
In now, Cal Ripken. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. And he just couldn't keep that ball fair as it winds up a long foul ball. Man at first for him following the 1-out single. Ready with the 0-1. Set up away with the changeup, but it's 1-1.
The intent with that changeup away was one thing and one thing only. Get a double play ball. Nice job to lay off it at the plate, though.
From the stretch. Fastball not close, and he runs it to 2 balls and a strike. Bench leads off first with 1 away. Their count now at 2-2. The 2-2. Hit pretty well out toward right center field.
On the run is Hernandez.
But he can't get there, and it bounces over the wall. It's a ground rule double.
Well, he definitely puts a charge into this one, and the outfielder has zero chance to make a play on it. Next thing you know, the relievers in the pen have another ball to warm up with.
Stepping in now, Jackie Robinson, as he lifts it in the air to right field. Catch is made here in right, and here comes the runner from third. The tag, and he is out at the plate. So much for our first run of the ball game. So striding in, Steve Pearce, and he'll step in to start things out against Chris Sale. Here comes the first pitch. Looks at a changeup on the inside corner for a strike.
You know, from an offensive standpoint, they already knew they had their work cut out for him against a great pitcher. But if he's going to locate like that, this is going to be a tough day.
A 1 pitch on its way. There's a fastball that just misses. Ball 1. Pearce is certainly known in part for power at the plate, in particular in these types of matchups against a left-hander on the mound.
Yeah, because he knows that lefty can't get inside on him. What a comforting feeling you know it is as a hitter when that pitcher has nowhere to go on the inner half of the plate.
The 1-2. Popped him up.
Junior's coming in.
He's there and records the first out. Here's Troy Tulowitzki now. And as you can tell easily from the splits, he's really struggled away from their home ballpark. First offering on its way. Right over the middle, knee high. No score here as we play inning number 2. And this one misses to Tulowitzki. It's a ball and a strike. Hard hit ball to short. Ripken right there. Then it goes to first, and it's not in time. Oh, but look here. The manager's up and out of the dugout, so it appears he might opt to challenge that last safe call at first.
Yeah, Matt, definitely a close play right there. And we're going to take another look at it right here. Boy, that's just so tough to tell for sure from that angle. So we'll see what the decision is from the dugout, whether they want to challenge or not.
And it looks like a no from the bench, so they will not challenge the play, and the call will stand with the runner safe at first base. And a quick step off here, hoping to catch that runner leaning, but he's back easily. Now time is called, and this could very well be to buy a few more pitches for those relievers. Here's the catcher, Luke Maile.
He swings and sends it on a line to right center.
And that's into the outfield for a one-out base hit. The relay throw, and it's in time as he's out at third as the good relay gets him. So here now is the pitcher, Jaime Garcia, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. From the stretch. And a fastball just misses for ball 1. Maile is off of first with 2 away. Blue Jays pitcher with an even 1-1 count. Hit out towards second. And the pitcher's got himself a base hit. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
Hey, it's one thing to give up a hit to a pitcher right here. You can live with that, but an American League pitcher, a guy who probably takes BP 10 days out of the year, this is surprising. He's going to have to bear down on the mound out there.
Into the box now, Kevin Pillar.
As he'll send a ground ball down to third.
And the throw is wide as he couldn't keep his foot on the bag that time. And we'll have to see how they want to score that play.
And as a former pitcher, I can tell you, nothing is more painful than having to get extra outs in an inning. That should have been out number 3 there. Instead, he has to refocus and get back to work.
So that'll bring in Teoscar Hernandez as Sale will get the upper hand to start the at-bat here at strike 1. Certainly a big moment in this game. Bases loaded, tie score. Hit in the air down the right field line. But this is going to wind up a foul ball. Sale sets. Here's the 0-2. Hard ground ball to third. Throw on to first is in time, and the Toronto rally goes for naught as the inning is over. So no runs on 2 hits, 2 costly errors, and 3 left. On now to the bottom of the second, and we are tied 0-0. Stepping up now, Frank Thomas.
Leading off for the
Set to
Redsox.
lead off the home half of the second.
Frank Thomas.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Fouled away. One and two to Frank Thomas.
Not a bad pitch right there on 0-2, a fastball. And I think as a hitter right now, you have to continue to go up there looking to hit off the fastball.
But quick reactions at the hot corner take away a hit, and there's one gone.
All right, guys, here's the defensive alignment for the Toronto Blue Jays today. And let's take a look at Troy Tulowitzki. Obviously known for his offense and the ability to move the ball both gaps and out of the yard. I don't think he gets enough credit for his defense, though. Plays a big man's game at shortstop, but is able to cover a ton of ground out there.
Oh, got him to swing out of his shoes on that one. 0-2. Bottom of the second here with no score. Not a bad pitch there with 2 strikes, but it misses. 1-2.
I know you have to protect the strike zone when you get the count to 2 strikes, but on an 0-2 pitch that misses by that much, it's pretty easy for a hitter not to swing at that one.
Count even at 2-2. And now the count is full for the Boston center fielder.
Boy, went from being in the driver's seat to now being in some trouble. Had the count 0-2, started nipping at the corners, and next thing you know, this count stands at 3-2.
Played on the backhand. And a step on first for the out. 3 unassisted.
Batting 7th, left fielder.
Digging in, Ted Williams. Here comes the first pitch. And he fouls this one off. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Waved at and missed, and he's behind 0-2.
Hey, obviously he had a pretty good gauge on that first heater right there. He was super aggressive, thought he was getting another one, slowed him down with the curveball. That's the cat and mouse.
To 1-2 now. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. And the changeup is way low that time.
Well, he kind of got caught chasing the first 2 pitches out of the strike zone. But I think he's caught on to their game a little bit right now. 2 tough pitches that he took with 2 strikes, and now the count is 2-2.
Here now the 2-2 is swung on and missed. Strike 3. Red Sox. Welcome back to Fenway Park as we continue our coverage of Major League Baseball on the show. Now time is called as both guys in the bullpen are ready to go. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Takes a fastball on the inside corner. Swing and a miss out in front of a changeup.
He'll be kicking himself tonight if he doesn't come up with a big knock right here. That pitch was in a hittable location, and a hitter of this caliber usually doesn't let that go by.
High fly ball out to straightaway center. Bradley is there, makes the play, one away.
First baseman, number 8, Kendrys Morales.
And now the Toronto number 4 hitter, Kendrys Morales. Hit it hard but lined out in his first at-bat. And he misses inside with that one, ball 1. Now a fastball for a called strike. It's 1-1. Third inning, no score to this point. And he grooves the fastball there. This is hit high and deep out to straightaway center field. Bradley is back to the warning track, and he's able to put it away for the second out.
The batter, second baseman.
Stepping in for the Jays, Solarte. He flew out in his last at-bat. Sale has his target. Here comes the first pitch. Swing and a little tapper. 2 out, nobody on. Swinging bunt to the mound. Throw in time, and the side is retired. Nothing across here this half. Here's Jackie Bradley now. He's always a long ball threat, currently 4th in the American League in that department. First pitch on its way. The windup and the 0-1. Chop foul at the plate here, and it's 0-2. Now the 0-2 from Garcia. And he'll hang in here as he reaches to foul this one away. Ready with another 0-2. And a changeup here, but that's taken low in the dirt for a ball.
I can't blame him one bit out on the mound. I'm shocked he didn't pick up the rosin bag and see if he could get a foul ball on that one. He had to see if he would swing way outside the zone.
2-2 the count. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. Shoots this one over to first. And he'll take it to the bag himself for the out. At the plate, Chris Sale. And you see that average below the dreaded Mendoza line. First delivery to him on the way. And a fastball misses here to start the at-bat. It's 1-0. Bottom of inning number 3, 0-0 our score. There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. Looking up is Hernandez. Gone! A solo shot here to straightaway right field. His first home run of the season as the Red Sox get the game's first run. It's 1-0.
After this pitcher sat down 6 of his teammates in a row, he was looking to break through against him with anything. Well, the home run will definitely suffice. Great job of breaking the string and getting his team going right there.
Into the box, Mike Schmidt. Fouled off. So far, 0 for 1 with a flyout. And boy, big problems here to start this at-bat. It's 0-2 now.
After that swing, you just got to reset yourself. You still have a strike to work with, and you can't be thinking about how silly you just Looked on that last pitch. Every pitcher gives up home runs, some more than others. But the best ones forget about them as soon as the next guy digs into the batter's box. He showed me a lot right there by going after the next hitter and striking him out on only 3 pitches.
Here's the first pitch to him. And this is fouled at the plate. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. A 1-2 count to Johnny Bench.
You know, Matty, I'm not surprised by that pitch. Raise the eye level a little bit. Maybe we get something bouncing in the dirt right here.
Out in front as he grounds this one to short. There to field it is Tulowitzki. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. The Red Sox are on. Here's Steve Pearce now as we begin the top of the 4th. And signals crossed that time, so he'll step off and try again. Now time is called as both guys in the bullpen are ready to go. First pitch coming. Here it is. Takes a knee-high fastball. Lifted down the line in left. And that will end up a foul ball. 0-2. Here it comes. Again, he sends it out of play. And he missed with it. It's 1-2. Swing and a miss as he couldn't connect on the 2-seamer, and that's out number 1. So the bases are empty with 1 man gone. And danger now is standing in as the fine shortstop, Troy Tulowitzki. Ball 1.
1-0.
Now the 1-0. Popped him up. Thomas in foul ground. 2 gone.
The batter, catcher, Luke Maile.
Here's the catcher, Luke Maile. 1 for 1 after a single his first time up. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. He'll start him with a fastball down and in for a ball. 1-0. And a strike to even the count. 1-1. Sale gets the sign. Here's the 1-1. Strike 2 at a pitch that catches the outside corner. Swing and a liner. And that is in there for a 2-out base knock.
I can't tell you guys how fired up Bobby Cox used to get when the 8-hole hitter would get a knock. And I would know that, boys, because I batted an awful lot in that 8-hole in my early days.
Standing in now, Jaime Garcia. And this is in the air down the left field line and into foul territory. And a long... Digging in, Cal Ripken. 1 for 1 as he reached base with a double his first time up. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Chopped weakly to the left. To his left, Donaldson. And that's out number 1.
Well executed 2-seamer on the outside corner that time, and that's what you'll get a lot of with that pitch. He rolled right over it.
Here's the first pitch to him. Swing and a miss way behind the big fastball. So far this year against Southpaws, Robinson is carrying around a batting average in the 320s. That's what you might call potent.
His batting average right now certainly signifies that this guy is having a great year. I'm very interested to see how this guy finishes up.
No contact there, and it's 1-2. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. 1 run on 3 hits and 2 Boston errors to this point in the contest. Had him fooled as he swings through the curveball. 2 down. So 2 gone now here in the Red Sox 4th, and in steps Big Frank. Here comes the first pitch, and that one stayed too low apparently.
1-0.
Breaking ball in for a strike.
Ooh, I'm shocked he got away with that one, boys. Curveball right down the middle of the plate. And for him to take that pitch looking, he had
a swing and a miss. That retires the side, and that will do it. Down in order go the Red Sox, but they're up 1-0. Now time is called as both guys in the bullpen are ready to go.
Kevin Pillar.
First pitch of the at-bat. Change up in for a strike.
0-1.
And there's a pitch that just misses the inside corner. And that changeup makes him jump. A swing and a miss.
Really deceptive changeup there. Very well executed. It looks like it just sort of dies when it gets close to the plate.
And that misses 2-2. Hit on the ground to third. And the 5th inning will start with a ground out, 1 away. Settling in now to Oscar Hernandez. He's working on a 1-for-2 game so far. First pitch on its way. A dangerous changeup left high, but called for a strike. Line to the right side on his junior, but this is a base hit. So that's a pair of hits for him now this afternoon as he lines that one sharply into right. And as we called on the team leaderboard, you can see that he currently paces the Blue Jays in that category. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. A swing and a miss at a ball down.
Good job of making him chase that pitch down below the strike zone. That's where you want to pitch when you're looking for the double play ball.
A ball and 2 strikes now.
1-2.
And now a slider in there for a called 3rd strike, and there are 2 gone now. Here's Kendrys Morales. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Taken high and deep to right. Griffey going back on it. Still going back. And gone. A dramatic home run that gives them their first lead of the game. Stepping in now, Yonherba Solarte, as he'll take a changeup here for strike 1. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. Swing hard liner to left center, and that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit. He's through first and hustling for second. Oh, and the throw back in is a wild one. And now he'll get into scoring position with 2 away.
Their own pitcher is absolutely dealing right now, so this is a big moment in this game. If his teammates can pick him up and drive him in now, that might be all they need to get the W here.
Here's a high pop-up. Ripken will put this one away, and the side is retired. Ready for another chance? Ken Griffey Jr. will start things out in the home half of inning number 5. Right on the corner, a fastball that he takes for a strike.
These are huge innings for a team's morale. The pitcher wants to go out and throw that shutdown inning up and get the boys back swinging the bats again with a chance to capitalize and even extend this current lead.
0-2 pitch to Jr. 0-2 is a fastball that misses inside. 1-2 now.
Okay, so now is where I think you pull the string. Throw the El Cambio up there. Hasn't seen it yet, and I think he's set up for it right here.
And Jr. lays off that one, and the count's back even at 2-2.
He still might be looking for that release point on that curveball early in this outing. That one looked like it popped out of his hand behind his ear instead of out front. We'll see if he finds that pitch because it'll be important for him.
Another 2-2 offering. Hit hard to the right side. Foul. Ready with another 2-2. And a neck-high fastball that time.
That was kind of a gift to the hitter. He's up there probably thinking of protecting on 2-2, but when you launch a ball that high out of the strike zone, it's obviously easy to take that one.
The next 3-2. And it's fouled away. Another full count pitch on its way. Fouled away. The next 3-2. And he fouls this one off. The next 3-2. It's a high drive to left. Back toward the wall, but he's going to run out of room. It's gone! A solo shot for Jr. Number 36 on the year for him. And the Red Sox have come back to knock things up at 2.
Hey, listen, there's an old adage in baseball that solo home runs won't kill you. This is one of the top hitters in that lineup. So a home run, a solo home run right here, is not the end of the world.
Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Williams, a California-born ball player. This is his first year at the big league level.
I can't even begin to imagine 20 years in the show.
Oh, and meanwhile, this pitch rides too far in and winds up hitting him. Now batting, Jackie Bradley Jr. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. First delivery to him on the way. Fouled off. Bradley, or JBJ as the initials read, who was selected in the first round back in 2011.
Yeah, Matt, you cannot miss on your first rounder, and they didn't with this guy. He has turned himself into an absolute superstar.
Williams on at first, nobody out. Outside, 2-1.
Well, I kind of wonder if he's not being as aggressive as he was before that home run. Hey, this is a guy that can burn you again, so I don't really blame him.
Now the 2-1. Ground ball sent back up the middle. Step on the bag for 1. But he'll put this in his pocket and be content with just the 1 out.
After fielding this one clean, you see he tries to take it himself at second base, but they just can't turn the double play.
From the stretch. Down the first baseline. Well, this is foul for the first strike. Runner at first, Bradley, the pitch. Hit in the air to straightaway center. Pilar's there. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away. Now back to the top of the lineup. Stepping in, Mike Schmidt. He flew out his first time around and then was a strikeout victim most recently. Oh, and they've got him picked off. The tag, and they'll get him at second. And with that, the side is retired. But the Red Sox tie things up on the solo home. Standing in, Troy Tulowitzki. He's set to lead us off in the sixth. Now time is called as both guys in the bullpen are ready to go. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Knee-high slider that he takes a look at. Here's a shot to left field and deep. Look at this. On to Lansdowne and gone.
Wow, there's a case of a ball up in the zone. Not the easiest pitch in the world to get underneath and drive it out of the ballpark. Good piece of hitting right there. Ball up in the zone. He didn't miss it. He destroyed it.
Changeup called strike one. Into the corner and slicing foul. Looking to put him away. Here's the 0-2. Hit hard back up the middle. Robinson is there. Throw on to first. So a good comeback there as he gets the first out of the inning. Standing in, Jaime Garcia. Opportunity to bat for himself with his guys up a run here in the sixth. Ball one to start the at-bat. Now the 1-0 is a changeup that's looked at for a ball.
We're starting to see a lot more balls from him now, and that's a direct result of him getting hit around pretty good. He's trying to do something different, and it's resulting in him not tacking the strike zone anymore.
A little bouncer that rolls foul for strike one. Here now the 2-2. Swing and a liner. And that's in for his second hit of the afternoon. Around second. He's on his way to third. And the offense continues as he's into third with a triple. Dan, it seems like they've had his number all game long.
Yeah, Matty, I mean, the numbers don't lie. They've tagged him for 10 hits, including that last one, and he's having a hard time getting out of any trouble. They might be buying some time to let the relievers get a few more pitches in before they give him the hook.
One ball, no strikes to count. Swing and a miss, 1-1. Garcia stands at third with one gone in the inning. And it's 2 balls and a strike to the Jays leadoff batter. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Catch made in center. Here comes the runner from third. And this will go down as a sac fly and an RBI as it's now a 4-2 game.
That was a good controlled swing out of him there, and that's exactly what he was hoping to do. Get it into the outfield and pick up the RBI.
Now at the plate, Teoscar Hernandez. He's 2 for 3 thus far. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. A swing and a miss on a ball that jammed him. Behind 0-2 now. Sales ready. 0-2 on its way. Slider whipped on for strike 3. A great pitch to put in. So the Red Sox lineup turns over, and to the plate, Mike Schmidt. He's 0 for 2 with a strikeout in this one.
Things not looking very good so far in this one, but we're still in the middle innings. They're down by a couple of runs, and this would be the right place and the right time to get something going. The last thing they want to do is to try to come from behind and win this one in the 8th or 9th inning.
The windup and the 1-0 pitch. And he watches one miss outside. 2-0 now.
Wow, not a great spot to be in right now. 2-0 to a great hitter like this. This is when you really have to pay attention as a pitcher. And if you have good off-speed stuff, this might be the time to start mixing in your off-speed stuff.
Pilar patrolling center makes the play, 1 out.
The catcher, number 5, Johnny Bench.
Ready for another shot now. Johnny Bench. A hit in 2 tries so far. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Missed with a breaking ball. Now the 1-1 pitch. High and deep to right. Looking up is Hernandez. And it's gone. A solo shot here to straightaway right field. Number 22 on the year as it's trimmed to a 4-3 game now. Well, one of the narratives of today's game has been driven by the long ball. We've seen these squads go deep, but combined 5 times in this one.
Yeah, Matt, you know what, Devo? We got up this morning for this day game here. We were expecting a high-scoring game, but, boy, we haven't been disappointed.
Yeah, you take the temperature of a lot of guys in the league. They definitely will tell you they see the ball better in the daytime than they do at night. Case in point today, ball was jumping off the bats at both lines.
Ripken in front, 2 balls and no strikes. Fly ball out to straightaway right.
Waiting on it is Hernandez.
And he makes the catch for the 2nd out. So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Jackie Robinson. 0 for 2 for him to this point. Oh, what a pitch to start the at-bat there. It's 0-1.
Hey, newsflash, think he was guessing, boys? Because that was an ugly swing right there.
Line drive to center field, but this will not get down quickly enough as it's pulled in out there in center, and that. Here's the third baseman, Josh Donaldson, and he'll get us started in what's officially the back third of this one. First offering on its way. A changeup over the inside corner. Bullet back up the middle. Bradley is there, and he has it for the first out.
First baseman, number 8.
Kendrys Morales will stand in again as we flash you back to the middle innings here. This was a big blow, a 2-run home run that really got his guys going. And that misses for ball 1. And that pitch misses in the dirt, and it's 2-0 now. We're in the 7th inning now of a 4-3 ball game. Hit on the ground down the first baseline, but this will get foul. 2-1. Now the 2-1. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Griffey waits on it, and that's the 2nd out of the inning.
Now batting.
Into the box now, Yangervis Solarte.
Thought we might be seeing the end of the road for the starter, but clearly he's still in there for at least one more hitter.
Yeah, and I think one reason he's still out there is to make this switch hitter hit from the right side, Matt. It's definitely his weaker side of the plate, so I think that's the matchup they're playing here.
High fly ball out to straightaway center. There to pull it in is Bradley. He does, and that'll end the inning. Striding in once again, Frank Thomas. It's been an 0 for 2 effort for him to this point.
This thing's far from over, even though we're moving into the back end of this game. Only down by 1. All they need to do is get this leadoff guy, and they're an extra base hit away from tying this thing up.
Some action out in the bullpen. Couple of right-handers starting to loosen up. And the changeup is way low that time. A wave and a miss, a tick behind a good fastball. tried to hold up there. Appeal down to first, and no swing. It's ball 2. Looking to punch him out again. The pitch. Now a ball hit high in the air, deep down the line in left, hooking just a little, and a big sigh of relief on the mound as that nearly tied it, but this ball is foul. The 2-2 is laid off, and the count runs full.
Keep in mind, people, the longer the at bat, the higher the likelihood that this becomes his last inning.
Still hanging with him. Another good swing to keep it going. Now here's the check swing, and they appeal down to first. No swing. So that's ball 4. So now the Jays manager will make his way out toward the mound. And that is going to spell the end for starter Jaime Garcia. So with a left-handed hitter waiting, they'll go to their own left-hander out of the bullpen. Now a check swing. He appealed down to Earl Hendricks at third. No swing. It's ball 1. The 1-0 is laid off for ball 2. And an awful swing there, 2-0, as the count goes to 2-1.
Hey, newsflash, guess where the next pitch is going after that ugly swing? I guarantee you he tried to get him to reach again.
And he gets him to wave at that one. It's 2-2. 3 runs, 5 hits, and 2 Boston errors to this point in the contest. Oh, and it's not often you see a guy like that flail so badly up there, but that was a great pitch for out number 1.
Williams.
Now in the box, Ted Williams. He was drilled by a pitch his last time up. First delivery to him on the way. Wouldn't bite on a good sinker that time that missed. Thomas, base runner at first with 1 out. Two balls and no strikes now to the Red Sox left fielder. Two and 0 count. Here it comes. Right side. It's through for a base hit, and he's 1 for 2 now. And that runner will go no further than second, as there are 2 aboard now.
You know, as a former infielder, Danny, they always say you can't be in 2 places at once, but you got to be a little frustrated right here that ball found the hole.
Yeah, that's a tough thing. You make a quality pitch, and the guy shoots one through the right side, normally a vacated spot right there. 9 out of 10 times, somebody's there to make that play. Unfortunately, not, and now you've got a couple of guys on.
Jackie Bradley Jr. stands in as he swings and misses for strike 1. 0-1 pitch on its way. And a bouncing ball, foul. One out with the possible tying and go-ahead runs on base here. The next 0-2. Tapped down the line. But that one rolls foul.
Hey, I'm biased to the hitter right now. Keep frustrating that pitcher. Foul 12 of these things off. He's going to miss over the heart of the plate at some point.
Tried to get him to go after one below the knees, but it's 1-2.
This kind of hitter right here, we call this guy a grinder. What are grinders? They just kind of foul off some good pitches. They lay off the pitches just off the plate. This is every pitcher's nightmare, a guy that's up there with a plan and not just up there swinging at anything that you throw towards home plate.
Now back.
Tyler Clippard will come on now to make his 30th appearance of the year so far.
Your attention, please. Now pitching for Toronto, number 36, Tyler Clippard.
Reggie Jackson will come on to pinch hit here in a big spot.
Number 9, Reggie Jackson.
Nowhere close with the fastball to begin the at-bat. It's ball 1. Trying to hold the lead. Here's the delivery. And a fastball in the dirt, but it's blocked nicely as he keeps it in front of him. Looking to wiggle out of this. Here it is. And it's fouled away. The 2-1. Fouled away. Here's the 2-2. Ripped down the first base line. Oh, and ouch. That one drilled him. Great support from his infield, though, as that's the third out. Weird way to end the inning. Goose Gossage has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th.
Number 54, Goose Gossage.
Here's Steve Pearce now. Now time is called and the reliever is warm out there.
Steve Pearce.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And a breaking ball stays outside. As we near the end of this one, it's clear the long ball has played a big role in today's outcome. Dan, D-Row, what are your final thoughts on what we've seen?
Yeah, just non-competitive pitches in some big situations, Dan, and the offense took full advantage.
Yeah, you know, D-Row, one of the things about pitching is you want to have location, and it was obvious in this one today that the pitchers weren't on point, and what happens when that happens? Hitters make you pay, and the long ball was a big part of this one here.
1-1. Hit back up the middle. Robinson is up with it. Throw on to first in time, so the leadoff man is set down to open up inning number 8. Troy Tulowitzki will stand in yet again as we flash you back to the middle innings. This was a turning point here. A solo home run that was really one of the key at-bats of the ball game to this point. Change up a little bit inside. 1-0. 4-3 our score here as we play the 8th. A ball and a strike to count to 2 low now. Blue Jays shortstop with a 1-2 count. Well, I think his eyes lit up when he saw that pitch coming up at his eye level.
Oh, you think? If you've got a good fastball like he does, that location can be really effective. It looks so tempting to the hitter, but making contact on that pitch can be very tough.
The 2-2. Very weakly on the ground. That's a foul ball. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Line to the right side. On his junior, but this is a base hit.
Many guys fall victim to the breaking ball and want to get out in front of it, and they end up rolling it over to the full side. Batter was able to execute, stay inside, keep his hands back, and drive it the other way.
Here's the catcher, Luke Maley.
And he'll quickly send a line drive to center field.
But sadly for him, this will head straight to the center fielder as he puts it away without much trouble for the second out. Devin Travis will look for some 2-out magic here as he'll pinch hit with 2 gone and a runner at first. Outside target here, and he hits it for strike 1. Travis, a native Floridian. He was a 13th round pick during the first-year player draft of 2012.
I know this guy wouldn't go into the category of superstar, but to grind out the career he has being drafted where he was, my hat's off to him.
A 1-1 count. Here's the pitch. And the pitch misses low and away for ball 2. Travis, a 27-year-old. He was a 13th round pick during the first-year player draft of 2012.
I know this guy wouldn't go into the category of superstar, but to grind out the career he has being drafted where he was, my hat's off to him. He was able to foul that one off, but you could tell he was definitely late. That breaking ball, the pitch before that heater right there, definitely.
And we'll have to leave it there as the play is made here to end the inning. 1 left for Toronto. Ryan Tepera goes on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the
Number 52.
first pitch of the at-bat. And this one's nowhere close as that bounces to the plate for ball 1. Now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. Hit hard toward the right side. A leaping try, but it's out of his reach and into the outfield. The throw into second. Not in time, and he's in there with a double.
And this is just a cut fastball. He's trying to sneak in the back door. He's unable to get it done. Leaves it right over the heart of the plate, and that's just too easy for a guy like this. He's licking his chops as the ball arrives, and he drills it to the outfield for an extra base hit.
He's set and the pitch. And he fouls this one off.
His approach to the plate right here has to be to the right side. If he gets it through the infield, that tying run might come around, but at the very least, that would get the runner to third with less than 2 outs.
Looking for the K. Here's the pitch. And this is swung on and missed. And boy, they took care of a key man there. One away.
The batter, number 8, shortstop.
So stepping in, Cal Ripken, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. 1 ball, no strikes to count. The 1-0 is taken for ball 2. Now a swing and a deep drive to left, and it ain't coming back. It's gone. They've taken the lead in the 8th. It's a 2-run shot to straightaway left, as they will take the lead here. It's now a 5-4 ball game. Into the box now, Jackie Robinson fouled off. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. And a good idea to hold off on that swing. It's ball 1.
Not sure what he saw in that pitch, but it sure looked tempting. And at least he held up. He must have been guessing.
No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike.
After 2 breaking pitches, there's a pretty good chance right now you're probably going to get something right in the middle of the strike zone to swing at. So if you're looking for it, go ahead and turn that baby loose.
And he looks at ball 4 now. So he's aboard, and you always have to worry about the threat of a steal when he's on base. Ready once again, Frank Thomas. He's hitless coming into this at-bat, so the hit streak he's been riding is on the line here.
Yeah, he's up in the double digits with it. You know, he wants to keep it going as long as possible, but this very well could be the last chance to do that.
Hit out towards second. Step on the bag for 1. And the return throw is wide and not in time as it pulled him off the bag, and they'll settle for just the 1. So it's a runner at first with 2 men out, and here comes Junior. He's set. Here it comes. And it's fouled away.
I know it's a guessing game, but usually when you flip that coin, it better come up fastball at this level. You cannot be late right there. That was right in the wheelhouse.
Fouled away. Check swing. The appeal down to Earl Hendricks at third. No swing. It's ball 1. The 1-2. And he fouls this one off. Thomas leads off first with a pair of outs in the inning. And Junior lays off that one, and the count's back even at 2-2. Never threatened the zone. It's gone full now to 3-2.
Full count with 2 outs now, so if he could put the ball in the gap somewhere, he could have a good shot of driving in a run because the runner at first will be in motion.
Once again, a 3-2. Fouled off. Another full count pitch on its way, and it's fouled away. Working for the punch out and the offering. And the 11th pitch is the charm as he strikes him out to end the inning. So the Red Sox strike for. Next to bat for Toronto, Kevin Millar. He'll be the one to lead it off, needing one to tie in the top of the ninth. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Ninth inning underway now as the first pitch is taken for a cold strike. Swung on and missed. He didn't even come close to contact on a ball way out of his zone. 1 out. Coming to the plate now, Teoscar Hernandez. A couple of singles for him and 4 trips for him this afternoon. Curveball looked at here for strike 1. One-run game here in the top of the ninth. Got him looking with the fastball as that had some two-seam movement to it. 2 gone. In now, Josh Donaldson. Hit the ball pretty well in his last at-bat, but it resulted in a line out. Lifted down the line in left. Oh, and he misses it. And he'll make it to second base now with 2 gone. Now at the plate, Kendrys Morales. They'll go to work on getting that tying run home from second. First pitch on its way. A ball and no strikes. Smoke the other way. High and deep to left. Williams ranging back. Not quite out of here as it's off the monster. As he arrives at second without a play, as a run comes across to score on the play, tying the ball game.
Second baseman.
Stepping in, Yangervis Solarte, runner in scoring position with Sugan.
You know, D-Row, in today's game, it's not easy scoring in the late innings, so that RBI base hit to tie things up, that comes at a really good time.
Yeah, I say it's not easy. They got 11 guys in the bullpen. I don't think a guy throws under 97 miles an hour with sinking cut. That is unbelievable. He's able to get that knock in that big spot.
And the throw to first is in time, but the damage has been done as decided. Danny Barnes comes on to work on the mound, hoping to send this one into extra innings. Digging in and looking for more, Ted Williams. It was a single for him in his last at-bat. Grounder hit hard down the first baseline. And it's a base hit, so there you go. The potential winning run aboard to start off the home half of the ninth.
Hey, that's a nice piece of hitting right there to put the winning run on base. Interesting here. This is where you play a little bit of manager. It's an AL game. Let's see if he employs a little National League style. Maybe ask the guy to bunt and move the runner up right here. I don't think so, though. American League, it's nasty. You're trying to drive something in a gap or over a wall.
Now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. The 1-0 fouled away. Possible winning run aboard here. Nobody out. Two and 1. Liner toward right center. Solid base hit for him, his first of the afternoon. And they've really got something going here. Runners at second and third to start the inning.
This guy just feasts on mistakes up in the zone, and that's exactly what he gets right here. A belt-high pitch, he drives into the alley. Great chance now with 2 runners in scoring position.
Mike Piazza come on to pinch hit here. If they don't walk him, he'll have a great RBI opportunity with runners at second and third and nobody out.
That's a
Strike, and he has a great opportunity to win it here. Winning run at third base, nobody out. The 0-1. And there's one well above the zone for a ball. Possible winning run 90 feet away with nobody out. Now the 1-2 pitch. Swing and a miss. He struck him out, and that winning run stays at third with 1 away now. So digging in now, Mike Schmidt is looking to bring home the winning run from third. And it looks as though the decision makers in the dugout will give him a free pass to first, so the bases are loaded here on the intentional walk, and the force play is now in order. Into the box, Johnny Bench. And he'll be trying to replicate that home run swing that he took back in inning number 6. Started to go around there, but he holds up ball 1. Popped him up. Morales is over now, and he's got it for route number 2. Cal Ripken will stand in again as we take you back now to the 8th inning, and this was a big one. The 2-run shot that helped get us to where we are now. The 0-1. Hit pretty well out toward right center field. Ranging back is Pilar. He's got it, and they get out of the jam unscathed. Bruce Sutter takes the mound as he'll be the first man to pitch here in extra innings.
42, Bruce Sutter.
Here's Steve Pearce now, struggling so far in this one and looking to erase his 0-for-4 ball game right here. Here's the first pitch to him. Cold strike at the letters, 0-1. Swing and a miss, and he's in control, 0-2. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Struck him out, so he's set down on strikes for the second time today. Here's Troy Tulowitzki now. He went deep earlier, and he's 2 for 4 to this point. He's ready. Here's the first offering. First pitch hack in here, and that's the first strike. Pulled high in the air out to left field. Williams is there. 2 gone. Here's the catcher, Luke Maile. He lined out in his last trip, so looking for better fortunes here. And that's taken for strike 1. In there, and he's ahead 0-2 now. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Seared down the first baseline, and that finds its way through for a base hit.
Hey, I can't fault the pitcher right now, but he better make an adjustment. This guy came into the game ice cold, but after 3 knocks, to give him another chance to beat this seems foolish.
He jumps on this one. It's high and deep to center. Ranging back is Bradley at the track. On the warning track, he makes. Suwano comes on to start the home 10th, and he's just hoping to get this one into the 11th inning. So here's the Boston cleanup hitter, Jackie Robinson. He'll start things out here in a tie ball game. Had him lunging at that one out of the zone, and that's strike 1. Behind 0-2 now. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Missed with a slider. Great changeup there in the dirt for the 3rd strike. And the throw is there to record the first out. Digging in, Frank Thomas. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And that one just missed outside. 1 out, nobody on. Comes in with the changeup, and it's 2-0.
No strike.
Two and 1 to the Red Sox first baseman. To 2-2 now.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
And he strikes him out as well. So make it back-to-back punch-outs here to the first 2 men he faces out of the bullpen. So striding forward now, Ken Griffey Jr. He went down on strikes last time up. Now here's a slider that can't quite get back to the outside corner. It's ball 1. High pop-up. Donaldson over to his left. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. And now back to the leadoff spot. The Blue Jays lineup stepping in, Kevin Pillar. He comes into this appearance in the midst of a 1-for-4 day. Fergie Jenkins takes the mound to start the 11th inning.
Number 31, Fergie Jenkins.
Now time is called, and this could very well be to buy a few more pitches for those relievers. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And this one's chopped foul right at home plate. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Now a check swing, but he holds up in time. Ball one. Slow roller back to the mound. And there's the first out to begin the 11th. So that'll bring in Teoscar Hernandez. He's looking for his third hit of the ball game here. Righty against righty as this is taken for a ball. It's 1-0. And maybe a little frustrated on the mound here as the fastball misses for ball two now. Now the 2-0. Finds the zone, strike one.
That's evidence of a pitcher and catcher being totally in sync out there. That tells me they both know that's a good pitch for him right now.
The 2-1 home. Takes a pass and misses. That's strike two. I think it's safe to say he wasn't ready for the fastball.
Yeah, and they set him up with that curveball on the pitch before, and that one, they just blew right by him.
And they could go either way now, I suppose.
2-2 pitch is fouled away. And opposite field as he lines this down the line in right. And this is a fair ball as it'll head toward the pesky pole in right. And Junior will need to track this down off the wall now. And he will make it in safely. It's a triple, and the go-ahead run is at third with only one away. At the plate, Josh Donaldson. And clearly this is a critical moment in this ball game. Go-ahead run at third with one away. Bounce up the middle. Coming in to score is the runner from third. And here in the 11th, they have broken through to take the lead.
Dan, you'll take RBIs any way you can get them, but when They give your team the lead in the late innings, man, that feels good.
Oh, it especially does, especially when you start to score runs late in the game off of quality pitching. When runs are at a premium, that's one makes you feel really good about yourself.
Oh, this ball is hammered to deep center field. Gone! And that's a special home run. Kendrys Morales continues to add to his major league total. That's the 200th home run in what's turning into a pretty nice career.
And guys, 200 homers is a feat a lot of players never even get close to. If you get to this point, you've definitely established yourself as something of a decent power threat. So you can bet pitchers are aware of his power when he steps into the batter's box. He's definitely earned some respect.
And a big curveball is in there for a called third strike, and there are two gone. Digging in now, Steve Pearce. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. Takes a fastball on the inside corner. And no swing, apparently. Ball one.
Playing 11, 1-1.
Line drive to center field. And he will get there to make the running play, and that will end the inning. Roberto Ozuna gets the call from the pen, and they've saved him for the 11th as he'll try and take this one home. Leading off the inning, Ted Williams, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up.
Hey, not impossible, but highly improbable. Even when you're at home to score 3 runs off a closer like this guy, they've got the work cut out for him.
The 1-0. This is popped up. Tulowitzki on the move. He can't get to it. This one's down. Not in time, and he's in there with a double.
Man, that swing looked like self-defense than a real quality swing, but hey, he muscled it out there, and it was enough to get him safely to second. Those are the kind of hits that will drive you nuts as a pitcher.
Here's Jackie Bradley now, as he pops the first pitch foul behind the plate. He comes into this appearance in the midst of a 1-for-4 day. And this misses the outside corner, so it's knotted up at 1-1.
Clearly staying away from him in this at-bat with that runner in scoring position tells me they're trying to force him to reach for something and maybe roll over on it.
And that's taken in straightaway right. Will he try from second? And he'll make it up to third safely here with one away.
The pitcher, number 31, Fergie Jenkins.
So coming to the plate, Fergie Jenkins. Although there are a couple of bases open, and we'll see if they think about working around him. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Comes right after him with a fastball for a strike. And boy, this at-bat is not starting off well as he's behind 0-2 now. Swing and a miss, and they'll dodge a major bullet that time. 2 away. So a runner at third, 2 men are out, and in steps all-time Philly great Mike Schmidt. First pitch on its way. Ground ball up the middle, and it's going to get through into center field for a base hit. In to score easily is the runner from third, and don't look now, they've cut the lead down to 2.
Dan, you find yourself in trouble early, putting guys on base, but then you're able to wiggle out of it, get 2 quick outs. You think you're going to get your team off the field, and with 2 outs, you give up a run-scoring base hit.
You know what happens sometimes, Dero? You lose concentration. You find
a drive that's got a chance, and that ball is gone to tie it. These guys don't want to go away. This game is all knotted up. A two-run shot to left center, and we are tied again. In now, Cal Ripken. As the first pitch to him runs a bit inside for ball one. He's looking for his third hit of the ball game here. Slapped hard the opposite way. Hernandez is there to make the catch, and that means we've... Here's Troy Tulowitzki now.
Shortstop, Troy Tulowitzki.
Now time is called, and this could very well be to buy a few more pitches for those relievers. He's ready. Here's the first offering. There's a knee-high pitch that catches the zone. This pitch is popped up. Ripken is there for it. And he hauls it in for the first out of the inning.
Up next for the
Here's the catcher, Luke Maile, working on a good line in this ball game. 3 for 5 thus far. And he'll watch the palm ball that falls in for strike one. And this catches the zone as well. It's 0-2 now. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive. Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 0-2 pitch. Swing and a miss. Boy, that thing's moving pretty good. 2 gone. Rendell Gritchen will get the call to pinch hit here, as we'll see what he can do with 2 out and the base is empty. Takes a look at one catching the outside corner. Gritchen, once a member of the Cardinals organization, came here by way of trade earlier this year. And the throw is in time to get him to retire the side. Marco Estrada will be summoned here to start the home 12th, and the best case scenario for him is to take us to the 13th. Next will be the cleanup hitter, Jackie Robinson, who was sat down on strikes in his last at-bat. First pitch fastball off the plate there, and it's ball one. Swung on and missed. Outclassed by that fastball for a strike. Hit in the air toward the gap in right center. Running hard. He's digging for second. And a high bounce will take it over the outfield wall, and he kicks off the inning with a ground rule double. Digging in to try it again, Frank Thomas. He's gone hitless to this point.
Not a great game up to this point, but none of that would matter if he could come through right here. A chance to be the hero.
Here's the first pitch. Out in front there as this one's pulled off to the left side. Possible winning run on second. No one out. Down and away. It's a ball and 2 strikes.
And some action now in the Toronto bullpen as a right-hander starts to get loose. Now the 1-2 pitch. Swung on, and he went fishing in the dirt. And he makes the throw to first. Thomas is retired, and there's one away. So a big spot here, and stepping in, Ken Griffey Jr. as he'll look to get the ball into the outfield and bring home what would be the winning run from second base. Here's the first pitch. A high fastball is in there.
This is going to be an interesting at-bat. I think he has to be pitching for a strikeout here, so we'll see what kind of sequence he uses.
The 0-1. And there's one well above the zone for a ball. Possible game winners at second base here with one away. Check swing, no swing, says the home plate umpire. Ball 2. Now the 2-1. And he can't catch the corner here, so he's behind 3-1.
We all know this guy is a great hitter. In a 3-1 count, this is just what he's looking for. He loves to hit when the count's in his favor like this.
The 3-1 pitch. And he fouls this one off. Ready with another 2-strike offering. High and deep to left center field. Pierce racing back. He gets there and makes the play for the second out of the inning. And now this is thrown wildly, just getting it into the infield. And they're going to put the tag on at third. He's out trying to advance. And that's some. Now at the plate, Kevin Pillar. He was retired via the ground ball last time up.
Kevin Pillar.
First pitch on its way. Ripped down the line. That's through for a base hit, his second of the ball game. And he'll pull into second here with nobody out.
The fans didn't even get a chance to settle in their seats for the beginning of the inning. And he just blistered that ball down the line on the first pitch he saw. It stayed fair, and he's safely on second with the leadoff double. That's the way you lead off an inning.
And a good decision there to sweep this away in foul territory and make him try it again. And he pops up the bunt attempt. And he will not have a play behind him. It's an infield single.
The batter number 20.
Here's the third baseman, Josh Donaldson. Here's the first pitch. Curveball that time, not even close.
He's not having his best outing in this one, and I think that curveball is part of the reason why. He couldn't get on top of that one, and that's not the first time that's happened.
Griffey Jr. is there, one away. And he'll move up to third now. Runners at the corners here with one away. Here's Kendrick. And they're runners at the corners now.
Boy, this guy right here in that last AB, how about straightaway center field? He hits a bomb, and as a pitcher, you're trying to pitch to the big part of the ballpark. But a guy like this, if he has pop to hit it out to center field, I might have to think pitching this guy down and away down on the corner.
And he will knock this ball away in foul territory. And if that was fair, it likely would have meant a run. Swing and a fly ball, but shallow. And that's not going to do it. Schmidt takes charge out there, and he stays with it for the second out. Into the box now, Yonhervis Solarte. And he bats in a big spot here. Go ahead run at third, 2 men out. Here's the first pitch. There's a fastball that just misses. Ball 1. Takes a knee-high fastball.
Pretty adamant about working him inside right now. Back-to-back fastballs, and that one was able to find the zone.
Ball taken there. 2-1 now. Pulls this one into the air out into right field. Griffey waits on it. And that ends the inning. So it's no runs on 2 hits, no errors, and 2 men left stranded. Stepping in, Ted Williams. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here. First pitch on its way. Almost a worm burner as he misses on a low fastball. Ball 1. The 1-1. Fouled off. The 1-2. Off-speed pitch in the dirt as he takes it for a ball.
He got ahead with 2 good fastballs and then tried to drop the changeup to see if he'd be out in front. Did a great job of laying off that pitch right there. Interested to see where he goes now.
And he'll find a way to get a piece of that one to stay alive. The 2-2. Hit hard towards second. And that's another base hit for him. He's on a tear in this one. So it's a leadoff base hit to start the Red Sox after the inning.
All right, I'm going to need this guy to find his way across the plate. I think everybody's ready to go home. Nice leadoff base hit, not trying to do too much. Usually everybody's looking to launch and end it with the walk-off homer. He stayed with his approach and finds himself in good position.
Here's Jackie Bradley now as he pops the first pitch foul behind the plate. A winning run is at first base. The 0-1. And it's fouled away. Possible winning run aboard here. Nobody out. And a changeup swung on and missed for the first out.
The pitcher, number 31.
Now to the plate, the pitcher, Fergie Jenkins. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Here's the first pitch. Hit the other way out toward right field.
Waiting on it is Hernandez.
He's got it, and there are 2 down now. Oh, and the throw back in is a wild one. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Mike Schmidt. He's got a chance to end this one and send these fans home happy if he can get a ball deep enough into the gap. Here's the first pitch. And now a swing and a miss, and that's what you call establishing the inside part of the plate. It's strike 1. Possible winning run stands at first with 2 out here. Swung on in the dirt, strike 3. And the throw to first ends the inning. Stepping into the box, Steve Pierce trying to put it all behind him and break through right here. He's a paltry 0 for 6 thus far. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Takes a look at a strike over the inside corner. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Hit high and deep out to straightaway left. Williams going back, and it's gone into the monster seats. Wow, 9 home runs. D-Rodan, when's the last time you saw a power performance like this from 2 competing teams?
Yeah, Matty V. Well, D-Ro, you kind of expect a high-scoring game.
Hit well again. Down the right field line. And it'll fade just at the end and winds up a long foul ball. The windup and the 0-1. That misses wide. 1 ball and 1 strike. Bases are empty here. Nobody out. And that's taken for a called strike 2. Another 1-2 delivery. Swung on, and this one's driven in the air as well to deep right field. Griffey is going to have room as he makes the catch just shy of the bullpens out there. Stepping up to the plate, Luke Maley. 1 run in and 1 gone so far this inning. First pitch coming. Here it is. Tried to check it, and it's 0-1. And he'll step off. Bases are empty. 1 man in. Oh, a good curveball that time as it's taken for a called strike 3, and there are 2 away. Next to hit will be the pitcher, Marco Estrada.
And with absolutely no bullpen arms left, this is going to be their guy until the game is over or until they decide to roll some position players out there on the mound.
Obviously, this is never a position you want to find yourself in as a manager, Matt, but it does happen from time to time, and maybe I should start getting that old shoulder loosened up.
And he strikes him out here for out number 3, but the damage... Trying to pick things up where we left off. Johnny Bench. Already a pair of long balls on his line in this one, so we'll see what else he has in store here.
This guy's having a pretty good week so far in 1 game. His last at bat is 2nd home run of the game. We'll see if they'll pitch him a little bit more carefully in this AB. You know, that can really be an effective pitch to a guy that has a lot of pop. They're up there looking for a fastball up in the zone, so if you can place it a little above it, they have a hard time getting the barrel up there.
Windup and the 0-2 pitch. And that's a swinging strike 3 in the dirt. Up with it, Maley. And he makes the throw to first. Bench is retired, and there's 1 away. Ready now, Cal Ripken. 2 hits and 6 tries for him thus far. Outfield in the no doubles defense. Now the first pitch. And a foul tip held on to here at strike 1. Oh, he looked like a caveman swinging a club on that one. It's 0-2 now. 1-2 to the Boston shortstop. Fouled away. One out, nobody on. Fastball down near the shoe tops. And he misses this one inside, and that'll run things full 3-2. Jackie Robinson will be next. Sliced hard on the ground. And there's out number 2.
Now batting.
So here's the cleanup hitter, Jackie Robinson. He doubled his last time through. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Boy, close with that one, and he's behind 0-1.
I'll tell you, if I'm on the hill, I'm throwing that changeup again. Didn't look like he picked it up very well out of his hand.
And now a curveball that bounces up to the plate. It's 1-1. And it's 1-2.
Thought this middle of the order might give him a fight and put up a little bit of resistance, but that hasn't been the case. He's carving right through them here.
Ground ball foul down the left side. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Last strike now for the Red Sox. Now a fastball, but that's easy to lay off, and it's back to even at 2-2. Popped him up. And no one can get there. It's a foul ball. Has them down to their final strike. Here it comes. And he fouls this one off. 8th pitch of the at-bat coming up. Started to go. Did he hold up in time? Yes, says the first base umpire. It's ball 3 now. And he lays off ball 4. So now the potential tying run here is aboard late in the game.
Man, you hate to give up a 2-out walk to anybody, but especially to a speed demon like him. Good chance he's running here, and good luck trying to stop him.
Striding in for Boston, Frank Thomas. He'll be looking for something he could drive into the gap and drive home that tying run from first. First pitch of the at-bat. And this pitch just about saws him off as he can't get extended at all. It's strike 1.
This is one of the big consequences of playing into extra innings. It's really taxing on your bullpen, and sometimes guys like this have to throw a lot more pitches than they're used to.
And a swing and a miss by Big Frank. It's 0-2. A ball and 2 strikes.
You know, that almost works like a pitch out there. Maybe you get the guy to chase out of the zone, but at the very least, it gives the catcher something good to throw if the man on first is on the move.
Runners on the move for second. Pitch misses low. The throw down. Not in time as he steals second.
It was pretty obvious he would likely be on the move with 2 outs, and I'm sure the defense knew it too. But he has lightning speed and was able to take the bag anyways.
Set. Here's the 2-2. Never tempted to swing at that ball down low. It's ball 3.
Boy, his pitch count has really spiked here in this inning. He's up to over 50 already.
The 3-2 pitch. Lifted down the line in left. And that will end up a foul ball. Another full count pitch home. And he misses again. Ball 4. And that's back-to-back guys now that have reached base via the base on ball.
Yeah, well, when a guy's swinging the bat as well as he's been, this is a smart move. No reason to tempt fate out there.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. In tight here with the first pitch fastball that's 1-0.
This is where he might need a mound visit, whether it be from the shortstop, his pitching coach, or the catcher. These last couple of pitches have certainly gotten away from him.
Now a swing, and he pops him up. And this should do it. And he'll get under it to make the catch, and the Blue Jays bounce back here to take the finale and earn a split of this 4-game series as this